I didn't really plan on making this video, but I came across reviews that either completely missed the point of the movie or didn't cover enough of the geniusness of the storytelling. The lack of horror is one common complaint that I did observe in these reviews. Firstly, the makers of the movie did not market Bulbbul as a horror movie, and secondly, the horror is very much present in the movie. Maybe not in the form of ugly masks or jump scares, but more realistically. The horrors of humanity is a lot more frightening than any witch or supernatural being. The brilliance of this movie is in its subtlety and subtext. One review that, however, did come close to grasping this was by Filmy Indian. I'll leave the link in the description in case you want to check it out. The movie is set in 19th century Bengal and revolves around the life of a girl named Bulbbul, who is our lead protagonist. The story begins with the little girl's marriage. To her surprise, the marriage is not to Satya, who is a boy around her age, but to a man almost twice or thrice her age, Mr. Indranil, who is Satya's older brother. However, keeping in mind the time period, this is a common practice. The family also contains Indranil's twin and mentally unstable brother Mahendra and his wife Binodini. As the movie progresses, we realize Bulbbul and Satya naturally grow up together as peers and friends, which later turns into something more than friendship. Indranil and Binodini are both aware of this closeness between Satya and Bulbbul and are also unhappy in their own rights. Indranil sends Satya to London so as to create a physical separation between his wife and his brother. This leaves Bulbbul heartbroken, and she burns the diary that belonged to her and Satya, where they exchanged stories. Indranil finds a burning piece of this diary containing Satya and Bulbbul's name, and he gets so angry that he physically assaults his wife and brutally breaks her legs. This scene is the most straightforward evidence of Indranil's gentleman facade that is often broken with subtle hints and dialogues. It is also hypocritical of him since a physical relationship between him and Binodini is also hinted at. After this very unfortunate event, the character of Dr. Sudeep is introduced to us. He is one of the most likable characters, to be honest. He also later becomes an acquaintance or a friend to Bulbbul. Bulbbul's unfortunate events, however, does not end here, as she is brutally sexually assaulted by Mahendra when she lies broken and helpless. Now, I've seen a lot of people say that this is out of character for Mahendra, but I have to disagree. The odd first interaction of Mahendra and young Bulbbul when he calls her a doll, and again later on when he refuses to let her go, are both foreshadowing of this event. Indranil also seems to be aware of his brother's perverted mind and habits and therefore protects Bulbbul from him. Mahendra also seems to be scared of Indranil, but with Indranil permanently gone, it only makes sense that he would behave in such a way. It is only when he realizes that he might have killed Bulbbul that he gets scared and rushes to his room. Rahul Bose has done a tremendous job playing both these characters flawlessly. After this unfortunate event, the mythological and supernatural elements of the movie is openly brought under the limelight, establishing a connection to the goddess Kali and Bulbbul's resurrection. However, it is unclear if Bulbbul actually died or she kind of lost consciousness due to her tremendous pain. The next morning, Binodini attends to a rejuvenated Bulbbul who seems quite different and devoid of her innocence. In this scene, we get a very close glimpse of Binodini's psyche, the justification for her actions of some sort. What she says to Bulbbul seems more like words of comfort to herself. The audience can understand that she is devoid of love and affection and only used as a caretaker. She is insecure and miserable and therefore attempts to do the same to other people's life. I just wanted to comment on Tripti Dimri's acting of how well she portrayed the innocent and dutiful wife and then shifted so brilliantly as an observant and aware being, exuberating power and confidence. Pauli Dam has also unsurprisingly given us one of the best performances in the movie. The ladies have clearly stolen the show for me. Satya returns to the village 5 years later, only to find Indranil is gone and Mahendra is dead, and the village is haunted by a churel who goes and kills men. He initially refuses to believe the myth and suspects Dr. Sudeep of these killings, but they might be biased due to his personal reasons. He finally witnesses the actual churel to understand who it is. Satya's character is the reminder of the type of man who is centrally a good man, but societal and patriarchal conditioning partially blinds him from seeing the plight of his contemporaries. However, this type of man also possesses the power to unlearn such conditioning, as is very much evident in the end. Avinash Tiwari was the perfect choice for this character. The ending did feel a little rushed to me. I felt it was not as impactful as the rest of the movie, and it failed to complement it in the same standard. Honestly, I think the movie needed another 20 minutes or so. I would have loved to see her kill more people. The cinematography is outstanding. Every shot is visually pleasing. One may also experience a sort of gothic, Tagore-esque effect visually. Amit Trivedi has also provided us one of the best scores that I have witnessed in a movie. Technically, this film is a visualizer. It is more of a character-driven movie rather than a plot-driven movie, since it is quite predictable, at least it was to me. Bulbbul makes a bold attempt to explore the concept of myths and folklores, embroidered with societal commentaries that are interwoven with realistic and inversive ideas of morality and good and evil. These are, however, my personal opinions. If you don't agree, it's absolutely fine. I do encourage you to watch the movie though, because it is worth watching.